Hello. Okay, I can see Jen's pot today and I can see Progress Patrick. Wow, that is amazing. You are welcome. Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. You can hear me. Thank you very much. Good evening. You can hear me. Fantastic. Okay, so that is settled. I'm happy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We have 2 minutes to go. I'm about to send a mail and then we are going to start right away. Good evening, Okwe Ajala, Victory. Wow. You can hear me. We have 12 people online. Yay. Yippee, yippee, yippee. I'm so happy. I just want to send a mail and then we will start. I just need to send this mail and we'll start. Some people said that they've been having difficulty joining the WhatsApp group, and so I need to notify them by mail that we are starting right away. Can you hear me? Okay, you can hear me. I just need to notify them by mail and then we will start right away. Thank you very much. Good evening. I am so happy to be here, and I am even more delighted that you know you are spending your evening with me. Your Monday evening with me gives me so much joy, and we are going to have a lot of fun together. Okay? We're going to have a lot of fun together. Just give me a minute. The mail is about to go out. We just want to inform the people that have registered that we are live. Um, about 1,200 people registered, and we are not up to that on the WhatsApp group already, or yet, rather. We are not up to that on the WhatsApp group. So I want to drop a mail. Yeah, good evening. I want to drop a mail, and then we will go. We are live. Perfect. Good evening. Esther Dosumu, I caught your message. Good evening. About to send a mail and then we will be live. I have so much to say to you guys this evening, and I thank God. I thank God for this opportunity. Okay. My mail is on its way already, and then I am ready. Woo! Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the very first edition of Let's Talk Love. First of all, do you like the theme? Do you like that title? That is Let's Talk Love. That's what just came to my mind when I was thinking about doing this. That's what came to my mind. Let's talk love. So do you like the theme, or do you think that we should brainstorm some more and come up with something else entirely to call the monthly series? Very epic. Oh, I love that. Thank you, Ruth. Ruth says that Let's Talk Love is epic. Mm. Okay, I like that. Who else? Who else wants to say something? Let's talk love. Do you like the The sound of it. I want us to brainstorm together. Do you like the sound of it? Let's talk love as the theme, or how do I even call it? Yes, the theme for the monthly webinars. February is the first one. We're going to run it up till October or November. Okay, you love it. Mm-hmm. Essay. Essay says she loves it. Thank you very much. Who else wants to tell us their opinion about the theme for the monthly webinars? It captures the essence of the entire conversation. I love that. It's very catchy. We all love love. All right. Thank you very much. So let's talk love. It is. It has come to stay. It just flew into my head. I'd even done the flyer, I remember, and I wrote monthly series. That was what I wrote. Bliss, the usual header, and then monthly series. Before it occurred to me that no, 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 we cannot just say monthly series. What else can we put there? And then let's talk love. It just came to me. Thank you very much for all the affirmations, right? I am happy. 88 of us. Wow, 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 wow. This is amazing. This is truly, truly amazing. Wow. This is beautiful. Um, so love is beautiful, right? Isn't it? Love is beautiful. You are welcome. Let's go right into the conversation because I have a lot to say and I still don't want us to be here for too long. But I have a lot, like I have a whole lot to say. As I was putting my thoughts together, I was saying that this is getting like really, really plenty. But I do not want to hold back anything from you. I do not want to hold back anything at all. In as much as this is free, right? In as much as this is free, I still want to give you value for your time. I want to give you value for your time. And I want you to be glad that you are part of the Bliss community and that you are part of the Bliss family. Do you understand? So I want to give you value. I will do my best to run along very, very quickly. Okay? So, what to do when love hurts? First of all, is that love is beautiful. We all know that, and we all love love. I mean, when I asked here now, you people were even telling me that, oh, you love that title because love is beautiful indeed. It is catchy. Love is beautiful. And one would think that when we go around the world searching for love, right? When we go around searching for love, then it will be perfect. We will think that it will be perfect, but it doesn't always work that way. Sometimes love is flawed. Are you following me? Sometimes love is flawed. Most times it's imperfect. Most times it is imperfect. And many other times it may even leave us hurt. It may even leave us, you know, it may leave us hurt. It may leave us unhappy. It may leave us broken. It may leave people broken. And I have stories upon stories to even tell of situations like this. Stories upon stories of people who have been hurt by love. Are you following me? People who have been hurt by love. And you are wondering that is this the love that I I signed up for? Give me a minute, I'll soon be here. I'm just attending to some things. All right, I'm here fully now. So, some of the greatest joys that we can experience in life comes because of love. It comes through love. But the reality is that some of the greatest arts that we may experience in life will come through love too. Because it is when you actually love somebody that you have expectations of them. It is when you love somebody that you trust them. It is when you love somebody that you know you have the audacity to say, oh, I know this person. I know what they are capable of doing. I know what they will never do it. They will never say it. You know, we simply just believe that this person has my best interest at heart. This person is thinking about me all the time. I have occupied their thoughts. And it is difficult when such a person now messes up. Not necessarily because they are bad people, but because they are humans. Are you following? So when such a person messes up or makes a mistake, we are now heartbroken. We are so heartbroken, and it leads to profound agony. You can imagine somebody going through a breakup, like they just serve fresh fresh hot sizzling breakfast to somebody. You can imagine the kind of pain that that kind of person will be. Maybe you've had friends and you've seen them go through that kind of thing before. Even if you've been heartbroken before, right? I'm talking about now watching somebody else go through heartbreak. You can see that it is ugly. Or imagine somebody that is going through a divorce or has just completed the divorce process, somebody that has experienced betrayal, my God. Somebody that has experienced the kind of betrayal that they never thought possible, or somebody that is going through a moment or a kind of relationship where they are demeaned, where they are banished, where they are disaffirmed, where they are loathed. The pain is something else. Thank you. You can imagine. But it is only love that can cause us that kind of pain. It is only love. If we did not love anybody, there will be no problem. Now, another angle to this love hurts is that they are not just, we cannot just look at them and say they are pain, right? I'm bringing perspective to what we feel when we go through a heartbreak or when love hurts us. Temitope says, my story right now. Sorry, my brother. Or are you a lady? So sorry. I'm so sorry about that. Things will be better, okay? You won't be heartbroken forever. Now, I want to put a perspective to what happens when somebody is experiencing a heartbreak, or somebody is heartbroken, or somebody is not, in a good place. When love is hurting, I want you to know that it is beyond the physical pain. That crying you are crying is beyond that. That chest pain you are feeling is beyond that. I had a client in therapy, he landed in the hospital because of heartbreak. He started having palpitations. His heart was beating so fast. Okay, Temitope, you're a lady. Nice to meet you. His heart was beating so fast. It was experiencing palpitation, short breath, and they had to rush him to the hospital. That they should be checking him. They have to be doing tests for him. What is the problem? What is the problem? They did heart check. It's not ultrasound. It's not ultrasound. What are those things? What are those tests called? They did all of those tests. They admitted him in the hospital because of heartbreak. He felt that his heart was going to give up. Okay, it's called ECG. Thank you very much. He thought that his heart was going to stop beating. It was in so much physical pain. You can imagine that. Heartbreak. I know another guy. This one I just said now is a guy. I know another guy that he fell in the bathroom, hit his head, all because of weeping. Hmm. Chioma says that at some point I felt I can never love again. That's how terrible that pain is. Someone says that I almost ran mad that year. Kai Mata. Mata did you bad thing. Mata did you bad thing. So sorry. So now it's not just about the physical pains that we feel. Something actually happens to the brain. If you have questions, I want you to be thinking of them and putting them together. At the end of the class, I would answer your questions. Something happens to the brain. Are you getting me? The scientists call it micro damaging. The micro damaging that occurs in the brain during that period of heartbreak, it now goes on to affect the brain chemistry and our neural electric functioning. It affects the brain chemistry and the neural electric functioning, meaning that the brain's ability to even pass the messages that it is supposed to pass day in, day out. Messages like you are hungry, messages like, oh yeah, it's time to go and take a shower, messages like stand up, messages like you have sat in this position for too long and your legs are cramping. the brain is unable to even do all of those things. Are you getting me? So there's a serious neurological dysfunction going on as we are feeling the emotional pains. Anything that affects the emotions affects the brain. I want you to know that. Who is done with love there? Is not, you are not done. If you are done with love, you will not be here. Okay? You are not done, and I will not grieve for you. You don't know what they call me, lover girl. I will not allow you to be done. Are you following me? So any problems involving love disconnection, reduction in nurturing, reduction in the nourishing love that we want, that we desire, anything that causes a reduction in all of those things is actually going to lead to a kind of brain malfunction. And so that is why people that are in love, they do terrible. People that are experiencing heartbreaks, they do terrible, stupid, stupid things like crying all day, crying all day. Do you understand? Like refusing to eat. Some of them threatening to go and kill themselves. Have you heard those kind of things before? Threatening to go and kill themselves. You'll be wondering that, but you were a human being, you were complete, you were living before you met this person. How is it now that the person now broke up with you, or the person blocks you, the person walks out of your life? You now say that you cannot live again, you are done with life. You now say that no, 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 this is the end of the world. Someone said, I cry all night for a whole month. My God. My God. I'm so sorry about that. Love itself is perfect. Are you getting me? Love in itself, the concept, the idea, it is perfect. But because humans are not perfect, because we humans are not perfect, right? We mess love up. We imperfect human beings, then we take this love, a perfect idea, then we bring in our own imperfections, and then we mess it up. Okay? Someone says that I can remember not being able to do anything with my life, not being able to do anything with my life for years after heartbreak. My God, Queen, I'm so sorry about that. Someone says it felt like oxygen left her. Hey, God, love, love is such a big thing. Why do we hurt each other in love? Have you ever thought of it before? Why do we hurt each other in love? Someone said, I cried so much till I took cold Fanta. Now, once I calmed down, interesting. Why do we hurt each other in love? Can someone give it a try? Hmm, heartbreak. Can someone give it a try? Why do you think that we hurt the people that we love? Can someone just think about it? Hmm? Why? I've said the first one, we are imperfect. Love itself is perfect, but because we are imperfect, we do those kind of things. It's so painful. Yeah, I know. It's so painful. I've experienced one heartbreak before in my life. Just one breakfast I experienced in my life. I still remember it till now. I was 16 years old, 16 or 17. Because fresh out of boarding school, that was my first boyfriend. When I came fresh out of boarding school, I just finished secondary school. You know all those are our love then now that we used to do in the area. you know, even though I was young, I didn't know much when that happened, and it ended before I even entered the university. It was the period of writing jam, going for jam lessons, all of those things. I still remember that it was painful. It was painful. Somebody said we hurt each other because love is not enough. Over sacrificing, maybe we sacrifice too much or what? Over sacrificing. I love that term. I love the term. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. Unrealistic expectations. Fantastic. That is fantastic. I love it. Unrealistic expectation. Someone says past trauma, subconscious programming, and bad character. My God. Sister, who vex you? Share with me. Who vex you? Past trauma, subconscious programming, and over what's that? And bad character. past trauma, subconscious programming, and bad character. Wow, such a group of brilliant people we have in class today. Okay, maybe we can't give more, lack of emotional commitment. Some people are just selfish, unhealed wounds, trauma, not loving ourselves first. I love all your responses. Someone says, upbringing, upbringing, upbringing. That's another thing, and that is one of the things that I will talk about myself. Why do we hurt each other in love? Very few people are raised with perfect examples. Lack of proper understanding of what love really is. That is wonderful. Negative projecting from past relationships. Can somebody help me write all of these things down? Because, man, I even meet the counselor. I am blown away by your responses. Who is there? Who is there that can help me write these things down? Esther Wolabi, I saw you. Can you help me copy out the responses? The responses that people gave when I asked the question that why do we hurt one another in love? Esther Owolabi, please answer me and help me write all of these things down. I don't want to miss out on anything. Even I want to go back and think on it. Somebody said some people do it intentionally because they are wicked. Somebody said they are plain wicked. Someone says, thank you, Esther, you've responded. Someone says some people think making their partner feel pain is a form of love because, oh boy, that is what they grew up seeing, which is the first thing I wanted to mention. Why do we hurt one another in love? Just adding to all the things that you brilliant, wonderful Bliss community members have said is this. Few people are raised with perfect example. Many people don't know what love means. The love they saw at home is bad. And now they have turned to the internet for more examples, and that one is even worse. It's all lies. What you will see on the internet is all lack, all lies rather. So if you don't have a good example from home, and then you try to learn on your own, and the information you are even getting, they are flawed, they are wrong, hypocritical, unrealistic, then you can see that there is no way that you will not hurt the person that you love. Another reason is that very few people have helpful knowledge on how to behave in love. No good example, and now no knowledge of how to behave. You know that you may not have a perfect example, but you may train yourself. You may not have a great example, but you may teach yourself. You may go out in search of knowledge, find the relevant knowledge, and make the best of it. Many of us are unable to do that. And lastly, very few people have useful mentorship when it comes to the matters of love, especially men. Especially men. Very few people have useful mentorship when it comes to the issue of love. Are you getting me? And so, because of that, we go about hurting people and we go about hurting ourselves. Some people are so genuine in the mistakes that they make in love. They make those mistakes so genuinely that they hurt their partners and then they end up getting hurt. For instance, if the partner decides that I cannot continue this way, if the partner decides that I cannot continue this relationship, I think this is toxic, and decides to walk out of the relationship, then you yourself, this toxic person now is now so hurt. This person now feels abandoned. This same person will now be saying there's no true love anywhere. Are you getting me? So you are not only hurting people, you will even hurt yourself. I have met many of such people in therapy. They are so genuinely confused. They are so genuinely confused as to why their love did not work. And I'm listening to them. I'm saying you did every single thing wrong. I am listening to them like this. You didn't do anything right in this relationship. Somebody said Abuja men. You didn't do anything right. But he did not know. Why? No mentorship. Like I said, I'll say it again, especially men. No mentorship on the issue of love. No mentorship on how to build a relationship. No mentorship on how to hold a marriage. They have business mentors. They have career mentors. But when it comes to home, family, and love, they have no mentors. And so they hurt people and then they hurt themselves. And I have seen extreme cases. Oh, let me even gist you. I have seen extreme cases of what heartbreak can do. If your heart was broken and you cry and cry and cry for 3 days, or like the other lady that said she cried every night for 1 month, at least you cry. One day, you will stop crying. You will get over the hurt. You will move on. I have seen people who had come out of addiction, right? Drug addiction. They had come out of huge struggles in life and then they relapsed immediately after a heartbreak. I know the story. I know a man that, he went back into rehab after his relationship broke. He went back into drugs and went to rehab. But this time around, he lost it. That's the only way I could describe what happened to him. He simply lost it. He would just sit down and be talking to himself all day. He would just sit down and be talking to himself all day. They were giving him medication, all the drugs that they're supposed to administer in the clinic. But he was just talking to himself. When you talk to him, he will answer. Then he will continue talking to himself. He had his drug issues before. He overcame them. But this heartbreak led him back into drugs. Then he ended up in the rehab. But his mind snapped. These are some of the extreme cases that I have seen. I have seen people who lost mother. They overcame it. They lost a close cousin. They overcame it. But then they came face to face with a betrayal in marriage. They came face to face with a betrayal in a relationship that they had so much faith in, and they went into depression. They went into depression, like so depressed that they needed medications to get to, do their day-to-day activities. Pain, emotional pain, powerful, deep, deep cutting pain. And so when I chose the topic, what to do when love hurts, I did it purposely. And I also purposely waited for Valentine to be over. So that I will not be talking about love that is hurting during Valentine or just before Valentine. I purposely waited so that we can have this conversation. I have seen people who ended up, with anxiety and perpetual fear from heartbreak, from betrayal, anxiety and perpetual pain. Anxiety and perpetual pain. I've seen people like that that could not, they could not even now believe anything. They would not believe anything. They would somebody tells them that you are beautiful, they suspect you. Somebody says, "Can I take you to lunch?" They think that they are looking for love. Oh. Somebody says, "Oh, can I take you to lunch?" They suspect you. Anxiety and perpetual fear. And I've seen people who try to self-destruct simply because they experienced heartbreak and they don't see themselves moving from it. Actually trying to self-destruct, cutting themselves, attempting suicides. I have seen it happen. I have seen it happen. The good news here is that we can actually learn the skills it takes to cope and even grow through these painful experiences. And that is what we are here to do today. You can cope. You can cope. Someone says they can't hear me. Please, can somebody else hear me so that we can know where the problem is coming from? The good news is that we can learn the skills it takes to cope and we can also grow through these painful experiences. All right? Okay, they can hear me. So please, I want you to check your connection. The person that says she can't hear me, please check your connection and please do the needful. Someone says, I'm depressed right now. Mm, we are going to get there. All right. Before we move on, please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't. Please subscribe. Okay, this is our learning platform. This is where we'll be holding the monthly seminars. So please, I want you to subscribe immediately. If you have not, please subscribe. All right, done. Somebody has subscribed just now. Owoyemi Queen, thank you very much. So, what it takes to successfully deal with the pain. Somebody says women need mentorship on character development. Let me laugh. Done and link shared. Thank you very much. I appreciate. Women need mentorship on what did you call it? Character development. Women. Okay. Oh. Hmm. Let's go on. What can you do? We are going into the real matter now that has brought us together. First of all, number one is this. I want you, if you find yourself in that situation or you are in that situation now, right? Thank you for subscribing. Please go ahead and subscribe some more. I actually think men need mentoring concerning relationships. Women have a lot of conferences that help us. Fantastic. Women need it more. I agree. Men need it more. Nobody's talking to the men. You will not know how terrible it is. You, that man now that dropped that comment, that women need mentoring on character. If we profile you and the women that you have met that you think need those mentoring, they are doing better than you. Those women are doing better than you. I'm telling you the truth. I hope you know that my name is Fumi, by the way. I didn't introduce myself. My name is Fumi. I am pastor at the Supernatural Life Church, and I am the lead therapist at Life of Bliss Services. I am a therapist and a marriage counselor. All right. So I offer psychotherapy services, marriage counseling services, and premarital counseling services. I have a lot of products that you can use to spice up your marriage. I do. I'll give you all the list of all the things that I do on the WhatsApp group. I relate with men and women all the time. This relationship thing is what I do every day. Like when I go to work, that's what I'm doing. The women are doing better than the men. They have enough conferences. Women have mentors. Women have mentors. They go to conferences. They have women prayer group, a single sisters connection group, all sort of a what's this thing called? Cooperative society for women. And in all of these groups, right? They teach us about relationship. They teach us about honoring husband, respect your husband. They teach us all these things. They've been teaching us since we were young. I'll be 40 on the 1st of March. That's on Sunday. Maybe I was 13 years old when my mother started telling me. Mo le má ti pé 13 gan. When my mother would be telling me, is this how you will go and behave in your husband's house? You have to be hardworking. You have to be respectful. Your mouth is sharp. Your mouth is sharp. You cannot be talking like this. Is this how you will talk to your in-laws? That my mother has been telling me all of those things. Is this how you talk to your husband? I can even remember one egusi soup that I cooked when I was just learning how to cook. My father, even my father too said it. That is this what I will go and cook for my husband? Even my father too said it. That time maybe I was 14 or 15. I tried to make a goosey soup for them. So these things have been drummed into the ears of women. I don't want us to digress because my note is plenty. Any small thing like this is your husband's house. These things have been drummed into our ears. That's other than the fact that women are built in such a way that they love the idea of family. They love the idea of being married. They love the idea of children. They love the idea of raising a home, raising children, taking care of their families. So we ourselves, we are even working towards it already. A young lady will randomly learn a new recipe simply because she's hoping that one day she will cook it for her husband. Am I right or not? A young lady will randomly, single girls. A lady was talking to me the other day. She said she has bought her own washing machine. She has bought her own deep freezer. And she did not buy small size because she wants to take it to her husband's house. So she didn't buy the one that is just for herself now. She wants to take it to her husband's house so that she'll be using it to care for her husband. That's women for you. It is the men that need more mentoring when it comes to the matters of love and family. Please take it from me. Please take it from me. All right. So let's go. Let's go. I don't want us to digress. Thank you very much, everyone. I'm having so much fun. I'm surprised. 30 minutes is gone already. I am so surprised. She's a thoughtful lady, very beautiful too. Hmm. When she was having a problem in a relationship and the boyfriend was talking something, I called the guy. You have a great woman in your hands. This small, small communication problem you are having, don't make it a big deal. Okay? Somebody says, I just bought a deep freezer last week because I want to take it to my husband's house. You see now? You see now, Miss Mercy Lee. That is it. That is it with women. No. That is it with women. All right. If you are going through a heartbreak, or you know somebody that is going through a heartbreak, because this lecture now is for you if you're going through a heartbreak, if you have gone through an heartbreak before, or if you know somebody that is going through an heartbreak, or if you just want even to be armed with the knowledge, peradventure, a friend is going through this thing. All the things I'm going to teach you here will help you. Are you getting me? The first thing is this: you must believe that you can recover from this pain. You must believe that you can recover from this pain. That's the first step. Favor, we are all with you. Can somebody help me give Sister Favor a hot Chidebere a hug? She says that she is going through heartbreak and she's losing her mind. Please help me hug her. Help me hug her. Help me hug her. Somebody says, I'm working to get my own too, right? I think that's deep freezer. I want to take it along from when I get married. That is it. Bought so many things. I have bought gas burner 4 years ago for 80K. Now 200K. Can you see? Can you see that? Fantastic. Help me send Sister Favor a hug. She's going through a lot right now. Don't worry, you'll be fine. They believe that you can recover. It is not the end. Are you getting me? It is not the end. When you believe that you will get over this, see that belief, hold it tight. If your heart is beating fast, you'll be telling yourself, it will soon pass. It will soon pass. If your heart is beating, you say, it's just for now, I will get better. If you cannot sleep, you tell yourself the same thing. Are you getting me? You will tell yourself the same thing, that is just for now. I want you to believe. I want you to believe fiercely that it will pass. You need it. Are you getting me? You need it. Believe fiercely that it will pass. It is not the end of your life, it is just heartbreak. It is not the end of your life, it is just heartbreak. It may feel like the end. You may feel like it is not the end. Are you getting me? Tell yourself that this also is the last time that I will hurt this deeply over love. That's another thing you'll be telling yourself. Tell yourself that I believe that this is the last time that I will hurt this deeply over love again. There are three things I want to tell you that you will be telling yourself. All right? The first one, I've said it already. You will say to yourself that I can recover. I will recover. This thing will pass. Number two, you will say to yourself that I will not hurt this deeply over love again. And I will, as we are going on, I will tell you, I will show you how and why you will not hurt this deeply over love again. I will tell you. This is number two. Number three is that you will tell yourself that I will seek and I will find. Because I don't want you to ever get to a place where you are giving up on love and you are saying that love is not worth it. Or you are thinking that you will never be in love again. You'd never love somebody something again. You want to give up on love. Somebody said they want to give up on love because of ordinary heartbreak. God, 7 billion people on earth. One person break your heart. Because of that one singular person, you want to give up on love. No. Okay, let's even say 5 people have broken your heart. Even if 5 people have broken your heart, 7 billion people and counting. No, you cannot give up on love because of them. Because love is the best gift. I promise you, love is the best gift that God gave us on this side of heaven, on this side of eternity. Love is, you know what love feels like for me? It feels like God saying, I'm with you. It feels like God sending a representation or a representative of Himself to come and stay with us here. Somebody that is your own, in your own corner, you can cry to, you can laugh with, you even keep malice with, and you make up with again. Are you getting me? That is what love is. So you cannot give up on lifetime companionship. Lifetime companionship because somebody served you breakfast, because somebody did not understand your worth, because somebody could not decipher, could not see the gift that you have, and they decided to break up with you or treat you bad or break up or break your heart. You will not give up on love. Like, there's nothing like that. So you will say to yourself, especially for those of you that think that you have lost love, somebody has walked out on you, or you have had to walk out on a toxic relationship, you will say to yourself, I will seek love and I will find the perfect love for me. These 3 things, very, very important. Are you following? If you are with me, just write it in the comment section. Write it in the comment section. Let me know that you are following me. Dare to believe. It may be difficult. Dare to believe. Just say, I'm with you, ma, or I'm following, or something. Yes, we are not giving up on love here. Yeah? We are not giving up on love here. Fantastic. Thank you very much. You're with me. All right, let's go on. The next thing is that I want you to embrace this idea. Don't miss it. Don't even miss it at all. I want you to embrace the idea that love, that art has something to offer. Type that in the comment section. Heart has something to offer. Heart has something to offer. Embrace that idea. Heart has something to offer. You see, hurting is not useless. The fact that you have been hurt by something does not mean that the whole situation is now bad and that there's nothing good about it. No, don't believe that. Don't look at hurt and say that this is the end. Like, oh God, help me. When you look at that hurt now, don't look at it as the end of the experience. It's not, hurt doesn't come alone. You get me now. It exists for the purpose of guiding us. If we use it well, hurt is going to guide us away from harm. Heart will guide us away from harm. So I don't want you to confuse heart with harm. Heart is, your heart is broken. You are not feeling good. You wished it were better, right? But harm is destruction. Are you getting me? Harm is something is trying to actually take you out, to actually destroy you. So let me look for an example. You have a stomach pain. That's hurt. Your stomach is paining you. That is hurt. But you see, you went to see the doctor simply because you had stomach pain. The doctor now realized that you have appendicitis and removed the infected appendix. You are saved because you had hurt. Do you get the analogy? Because you had a stomach pain, that hurt is what made you go to the hospital. If you did not feel hurt, if you did not feel that pain, the appendix would have, erupted. And now that can lead to destruction. That will not lead to harm. Do you understand? That is exactly what hurt is in your love relationship. It has come with a lesson. Thank you very much. That's Ikena Prince Raymond. Wow. You must be a counselor in training or a counselor in making. Do you get that? Please hold on to this thing. This art has not come to destroy you. Rather, this art is guiding you away from harm. It is guiding you away from destruction. So if you can hold on to that, then you will be able to bear it better because the hurt has already come anyway. So you'll be able to bear it better. And when you look at it well, it will help you in your next relationship. It will help you in your next endeavors. Even if you say, okay, oh, the relationship did not end, but I was hurt in this relationship, it will help you in your next steps in how you relate with one another, right? In how you communicate. It will leave a lesson. So far, you are smart enough to agree that art, art in itself is not the end. It has its usefulness. It has come with a lesson. So it is warning you that something is wrong, or it's telling you that something is about to be wrong. That is the job of that art that you are feeling. Find the message in the heart. Find the lesson in the heart. Now that you have been hurt, you have heartbreak. What message is that heart sending to you? Even for those of us that are married, it's the same thing. I have offended my husband, or my husband has offended me. What can I learn here? I don't like how it happened. I don't like how we handled it. I don't like how we talked about it. But what is the lesson here? The heart may be trying to tell you that maybe you did ask for what you wanted. So you have to learn to ask now for what you desire. When you look at that situation that led to hurt, you may be realizing that, oh, the main problem was I didn't communicate my needs to my spouse. It happens like that. Uncommunicated expectations, uncommunicated desires. That may be what you will learn from that hurt. You may learn that, oh, maybe I took things too personal after you calm down. You may learn that, oh, maybe I overreacted. You may learn that, oh, maybe this person, I'm just using maybes, right? Maybe this person has some sort of an hot temper. I have to learn to better deal with them. That hurt may have come to teach you that you should go for professional counseling. You can't continue like this. It may be there to tell you that you need to work on how you will understand this person better. Or it may be there to tell you to run away. This relationship cannot continue like this. This hurt may be there to tell you that you have to leave. You have to leave. That hurt may be there to tell you that. But if you don't find the message, if you don't find the lesson that the hurt has come to teach you, even if you leave the relationship, you may still be hurt again. Even if you say, oh yeah, it's over, you scatter everything, you may still be hurt again. Are you getting me? So find the message, evaluate the message, and sit down with it. Someone says the art builds a better you and a smarter you. I agree. I agree. It calls your attention to things that you didn't know before. All right? Let's move on. So evaluate the lesson. Sit down with it. Sit down with it. Let me teach you something that works. It's called stepping out of the box. Are you getting me? Somebody has offended you, you have offended the person, right? Stepping out of the box means that you are trying to pretend you are playing a script and you are trying to do it as if you were not part of all of the story. You are pretending as if somebody is reporting the two sides of the story to you. You are pretending as if you are not part of this thing that happened. So husband and wife now they fight. They have a misunderstanding. The wife can step out of the box and say, assuming somebody is reporting this thing to me, my husband did this, my wife now did this, my husband now did this, my husband, trying to remove your emotions from it, trying to judge without being biased. It will help you to see a broader picture. It will help you to see a broader picture of the situation. Do you get? Stepping out of the box? You can just try it, because you really really want to evaluate everything that went on. You don't want to leave any stone unturned. It's difficult. This thing I'm telling you to do is difficult, because you just rather somebody just tell you sorry, sorry, you don't mind the person. But you want to get better. You want to think constructively through this pain, and you want to move forward through this pain. You don't want retrogression, and you don't want to remain on the same spot. You want to become smarter in love through this particular pain. So evaluate, okay? Evaluate. When hurt comes, it has come to tell you to do something different, to do something differently, to change the way you have been behaving, or the way you have been believing, or the way you have been seeing things. That is what it has come to do. I met a man who fell in love with a very difficult woman. Very, very difficult woman. And he saw shege. He went through a lot. And you know that these men, they don't have emotional power like women. If a woman is going through a lot in a relationship, she will still be managing it. She will still be doing her makeup. She will still be doing her business. She will still be juggling. She will still be doing it. But men, it can stop everything. It can put their life on hold. I promise you. That's why men always say, I just want peace. That's why they always say, I just want peace, because they don't have power. They don't have power to be fighting that kind of fight. If you have questions, please, I want you to note it, so that at the end of the class I can answer all the questions. Okay? Ruth is asking a question. Let us deal with questions at the end of the class. So if she fell in love, this man fell in love with a very difficult woman. The relationship was excruciatingly painful. The relationship ended. Then he fell in love with another wicked fellow. Cold and distant and dismissive, disrespectful. He did it like 3 times. It was when the third one was ending that he came into therapy with me. And he said, my heart has been shattered to pieces. Please, why? Why is this happening to me? Why am I not lucky in love? That was his words. That I am not lucky in love. Why is this so? But when we now began to talk, because he actually came to talk about the last breakup, I now said, let us walk backwards. Who did you date before that one? How did it go? Almost the same pattern. Who did you date before that one? How did you go? Almost the same pattern. Who did you date before that one? The same pattern. Who before then? That one was a crush. The relationship, it didn't even become a relationship. But even in the talking stage, he already suffered. Can you see? So I said, you have questions that you must answer. Why do you keep going for this type of women? It was one session he came in for. I said, we can't do this work in one session. He paid for more sessions, therapy sessions, and we began to dig. And it was the obvious. He keeps choosing women that are like his mother. It was so obvious. So his mother was that kind of person, or is that kind of person. And even though that is what he detested the most about his mom, he kept choosing the women that would treat him that way too. So the moment he came to the realization, we did some mental exercises, some affirmations, and all of the things that I do at my work, right? The next relationship, I am promising you, the next relationship, he found himself a soft spoken. I was shocked. He found himself a soft spoken, homely woman. Soft spoken, homely woman. And as I talk to you, they are planning their wedding. It's by stepping out of the box. Are you getting me? Evaluating everything that can be evaluated. Why? How? Asking the right questions. Let's move on quickly. We've been here for almost an hour. How did you contribute to the situation? How did you contribute to your pain? You may be thinking that I was hurt. It is somebody that hurt me. The guy did me bad. The girl did me bad. But how did you contribute? Is it possible that you did something too to add to your own pain or to make it possible to be hurt the way you were hurt? We have to see introspection. We have to do it. We have to do introspection. Lois, thank you very much. I'm having fun myself. We have to do some introspection. What did you do to land yourself in this situation? Were you too hasty to trust? Were you too hasty? Some lady said that the guy that she was dating, the guy collected her money, the guy collected this, the guy collected that. How many weeks, how many years did you people date that he was able to collect 3 million from you? Ladies and gentlemen, 3 weeks. How are you giving your 3 million naira to somebody within 3 weeks of dating? Okay, how long did you know each other before you started dating? 1 month. 1 month. Now she's hurt. But I had to tell her the hard truth. You set yourself up for this hurt. You are the one that set yourself up for this hurt. You trusted too quickly. Some of you may be making those kind of mistakes, but you have to sit with it. You might have made that kind of mistake in the past of contributing to that person's ability to hurt you. You have to now know that, oh, this is what me I did, so that next time you will do better. 1 million each week. Hey God, Lois. She said it's weekly allowance. You are not nice. Can you see? She was too hasty to trust. Did you ignore warning signs? These are some of the ways that you might have contributed to your pain. Did you ignore warning signs? My husband will always tell the story about a lady that he knew years ago before, that was long ago, before we started dating. And the lady slapped a conductor. Lagos side, then you enter down for all these buses. There'll be conductor that will collect the money, give you change, and all of those things. The lady slapped the conductor, a man. Not just any man, no, Agbero. Agbero slapped him. Why? Because he didn't quickly give her a change. Ha! In my husband's presence, because they were together. Another day again, they went to collect medicines from the pharmacy. We used to call it chemist back then. She said she asked for one medicine and they gave her another medicine. She went back to the chemist to go and slap the guy there. So my husband told himself the truth that I may be the next person that will be slapped. I may be the next slap. I may be the next receiver of a slap. Warning signs. Many of us, we ignore warning signs because of love. Somebody said a lady gave a guy close to 40 million. Hey God, I'm here. The lady did not give me a fellow woman 40 million. She did not do woman supporting woman. My God. Are you getting me? Warning signs rather, that could have been ignored. So you'll be asking yourself, as you are hurt, as you are crying, is there something? Did this person show me a sign? Did I ignore something? Another thing may be that you might have triggered, it is possible. You might have triggered the flight or fight mode in such a person. The fight or flight mode. There's something called flight or fight mode. There's flight mode, there's fight mode. So some people they tend towards flight mode when they are uncomfortable in a situation. When they are so uncomfortable, flight mode, they just disappear. They just walk out. And you will feel abandoned. He just abandoned me, just broke up with me for no reason, you know. And they entered flight mode. They couldn't deal with it anymore. Could you have done something to trigger such? Or the fight mode, where they get aggressive and scream and raise voices. Could you have done something to trigger that? Were you abusive? That's another thing. I can't list all of the things that you should be asking yourself, but just follow me. Were you abusive? A woman cried to me that her husband left the house. Her husband has left her alone. Oh, she was so broken, so down. She said he abandoned me. He walked out on me and on our child without looking back. As in, the guy did it so much that he changed his number. He forbade them at his place of work from allowing her to see him. And he moved to a place, an unknown, undisclosed location. He moved away. And so when she came to me, I said, problem, hey, problem, see, wow, I mean, a problem solver. That's my job. I began to dig. Actually, she joined my Blissful Wives Club. And that reminds me, for you married women, Blissful Wives Club is starting, the fourth cohort is starting in March, okay? It's my group coaching for wives. 12 modules, fantastic stuff. Fantastic stuff, I promise you. If I'm doing this for free, the way I'm teaching you now for free, imagine what I'm doing in my paid membership programs. All right? So this one is for you wives specifically. So when we began to talk, she was in this wife's club, and so she now came to me in a separate personal session, and we began to talk. Apparently, she was very abusive in the marriage. She was abusive. She has pulled a knife on him. She had broken his phone. She had done some really, really crazy stuff out of anger, out of let us talk now, let us talk. We must solve this issue now. And even as at the time she was telling me, it was more like she did not think that that is enough reason for the guy to run away. She was feeling like, but we are in this marriage together and we are supposed to make it work. You carry knife. You carry knife. Point. you position yourself with knife. And you say, no matter what, we are supposed to make it work. Again, like I said, women are braver than men. A man will not stay if you pull a knife on him. He will run for his life. It is women that risk their own lives like that. It's women that risk their lives like that. You know? So, just examples. I'm just telling you things to make you think. We are looking at how you have contributed to the pain, and I was saying that were you abusive? Or do you have a destructive or an unhelpful mindset? Do you have a destructive, a fruitless, or an unhelpful mindset that you may even be working with? Because those mindsets are also powerful. Mindsets are also powerful. So, do you have a thinking or a mindset that is unhelpful for any relationship? And now you have ended up hurt. You are blaming this other person and not yourself. With this kind of mindset, any other person that comes, any other person that came before, they may not be able to stay. So, what did I contribute? You must ask yourself that. And lastly, you must now say, what can I learn from it? This is the sixth thing I'm saying now. What can I now learn from it? Somebody already said it in the comment section. It says, take your lessons. Always take your lessons. What is wrong? What was wrong? What can be done to make it right? What can be done to make it better? What can I not do again? What should I never do again? Like the lady that trusted too early, she will know that no, we cannot do love and money and join it together and mix it all up in 3 weeks. No, give it time. Are you getting me? What can I do? Or what's the lesson here that will help me to advance improvement in my life, in my love life, and to sustain improvement in my love life going forward? What can you learn from it? Okay? So I know that this is a lot of brainstorming. You came here because you are the one that was hurt and you expect to be pampered. I understand. I'm pampering you, but I'm pampering you in such a way that I will not have to pamper you again. That's why I have to tell you all of these things. I have to tell you all of these things so that you will not be hurt again. Remember where we started from, where I said I want you to hold to three thinking, even in this pain. Do you remember? I said I want you to hold on to three thinking, even in this pain. Number one, is that it will get better, right? Where is it, Seth? Number one is that it will get better, and number two is that you will not hurt as deep as this again over love. That's what I'm looking for, right? Number one is I dare you to believe that you can recover. You will not always hurt this way. I dare you to also believe that you will not hurt this deep ever again. So these six things that I have listed is what will help to ensure that you don't hurt this deep ever again over love. Because now you are wiser. So you must do this thinking. You must do this brainstorming. You must do it. All right? You must do it. In the long run, it is this kind of work that makes love easier. You now avoid the mistakes. Now you are now a guru. You now know how to look out for yourself, even in love. Many people don't look out for themselves in love. That's another thing I've come to realize. Hey, many people don't look out for themselves. They forget that they are a whole human being. They forget that they have their own personal dreams, their likes, their preferences. They forget everything and just fall inside the love anyhow. Anyhow. Just fall inside the love. Okay, the third thing is to believe that you will seek and you will find the perfect love for you. All right, Cara Milano. Ooh, I love that. Cara Milano sounds delicious. The third thing is that you will seek. You have to believe that you will seek and you will find the perfect love for you. Yeah, that's it. All right. So it will help you to avoid these mistakes over and over. You not be finding yourself in heartbreak over and over again. If you are able to follow the process that I've taught you, the six things that I've listed, I know you are writing as we are talking. You are set. You'll not you'll not be in pain over love again. Okay? And now let us wrap. We are beginning to wrap up. When you are in hurt, what to do when love has hurt you. Now, I want to provide you with first aid, so to speak. Now that we have done the difficult part, I want to provide you with what I call first aid when you are hurting. How about when love hurts in marriage? It is the same thing. It's the same thing, I promise you. Just go over everything that I've said, all the brainstorming that I said. You will see that you will find help there. You will see that you will find help. I promise you. If you answer those questions, you will come out stronger. Someone said she gave her project money to her then boyfriend. Hey God. Campus, Abby. Puppy love. Wonderful. Wonderful. All right. First aid. Number one. So under this first aid, I think I have one, two, three. Yes. I have three actions that you will perform now that you are hurting. Number one is that you need to find someone to listen to you. Very important. Don't hide yourself when you are hurting. Uche stole her sister's money to give her guy. Ah, una sabi love oh. Una sabi love oh. Number one is that when you are hurting, this is now the first aid. When you are hurting, your heart is broken, that time that the breakfast just got served fresh. Find somebody to listen to you in that. Okay, can you hear me, please? Hello? Can you hear me? Please, somebody should write, I can hear you. Okay, you can hear me. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So we were disconnected for a while. It's not your network, it's mine. But we are back now. Thank you so much. So somebody said that how do I find the person that will listen to me without exploiting me? I think that that is the place where a therapist comes in, a professional counselor comes in. That is if you are afraid of being exploited or being laughed at by people. But if that fear is not there, your friends, your family members, um, your friends, close friends, a close sister or brother, they can also do the work. But you need to let them know that I want you to listen to me. Because many times the problem is that when we go to people with our hurts, then they serve us advice. They talk at us, and it is frustrating. Rather than listening to our pains, they talk at us. They want to give advice. I was talking to a friend last night about something yesterday. It was a business decision that I wanted to make. And I was talking to that friend because I needed somebody to listen to me. But come and see advice. You should do this. You should just do that. You just don't do it. Why don't you do that? 5 million, 30 million. She was just talking all sorts of things. I'm like, take that care. Listen to what I'm trying to say. It is frustrating. You can imagine if I was trying to talk to her because my heart was broken and she was talking like that. You know that I would leave that meeting feeling even worse. So you need somebody that what you need, the term is you need to be well listened to. That's the term. You need to be well listened to. Somebody that will sit down while you purge all your thoughts, all your hearts, all your pain. As you are talking, you may even start crying. The person will not say, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. It's okay, it's okay. Do you not want to cry and kill yourself because of man? See how you are crying. See your eyes. Mm-mm. So you now that you are listening to me now, you know how to help somebody else. You listen. You don't talk. You don't advise. You don't tell them to stop crying. Are you getting? Are you getting me? Somebody said I spoke to his mom and everything turned to yam pepper scatter scatter. Ah, his mom okay. You for not do am now. You for not do that one. It is not even you see. It is not advice that you need when you are in that period or when you meet somebody that is in that period, that is that period of life. They need to be listened to. Okay? So you can, if you have a friend that is a good listener or somebody that you can talk to, you tell them, I just need you to hear me out. I'm hurting. I just want to talk for the next 30 minutes. You too, you can help them by telling them what you need. But listening is a learned skill. It's a learned skill. Many people cannot do it. And you don't know that you can't do it. Many people, many people cannot do it. Okay. So somebody to listen to you. All right. The next thing is you need let us move on. You need anyway, it is worthy of note that the person that hurt you cannot heal you. So if you are hurt, right, you are deeply, deeply hurt. It may be very difficult to bring up that conversation with the person that hurt you and to expect, this is difficult to explain. Maybe I should leave it so that you don't get me wrong. Maybe I should leave this thing that I'm trying to explain. Yeah, let me leave it. But many times, the person that hurt you cannot heal you. And that is how many people have succeeded in destroying their marriages. Rather than seeking healing, help outside from a professional counselor, right? From a therapist, bringing in an expert to help them look at the situation so that they can go past it once and for all and not continue to hurt each other that way anymore. They keep trying to sort it out within themselves, and it leads to more and more frustration. Let's run along quickly. Number two, you need somebody to hold you when you are hurting. You need somebody to actually hold you, to hug you when you are hurting. Touch is healing. Physical touch is healing. In Blissful Wives Club, right, I have an entire module where I teach on touching. Is that my group coaching for wives? Where I titled it the healing touch. Don't do without touch. Don't do without touch. It is healing. So if you're hurting, somebody that you can hug, somebody that can hug you, somebody that you can lean on, somebody that you know can sit beside you and you put your head on their shoulder, somebody that can rub your back. Yeah, it will help you. All right? That will really help you. Don't ever undermine physical touch. I'm not saying somebody of the opposite sex, so a sister, somebody of same sex, please. Before you say is a PFO that said I should go and look for touch. Touch is healing. Please, a platonic touch, platonic touch. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. And lastly, first aid. Under my first aid that I'm talking to you about is to deal with yourself lovingly. To deal with yourself lovingly. So if you have questions, it's about time. I want you to gather your questions. To deal with yourself lovingly. Many of us are too harsh on ourselves. Many of us are not kind to our own selves. That's what I've noticed. Many of us are not kind to our own selves. If your friend comes to you and said, I made this mistake, I was hurt this way, you will say, oh, sorry, 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 it's okay. But if it is you that made that same mistake that your friend made, you are going to approach yourself with, are you stupid? How could you? How could you? God, this is disgraceful. This is embarrassing. Those are the things that you'll be telling yourself. How many of you agree with me? How many of you have been there? Your friend comes and says, I see the mistake that I made. You say, sorry, sorry, sorry. And we can walk through this thing together. And we can find solution. No. Abi, what do you think we can do? Don't cry now. This is not the end of the world. This is not the end of the world. Let's walk through. Let's just find a way. Should we call your mommy? Or should we call? Do you get? That's what you would do for a friend. But when it is you that made that same mistake, you will say that, but oh, stupid when you are not a fool. How could you? How could you? How could you? That's what you'll be telling yourself. That's how you disgraced yourself. See how you embarrassed your lineage, your entire family. God. That's what you'll be saying to yourself. Many of us are very unkind to ourselves. And we have to stop it. We have to stop it. You have to deal with yourself with grace, the way you would deal with a friend. If you don't take anything out of here, take this one. You deserve the empathy that you give your friends. You deserve the forgiveness that you give your friends. You deserve the grace that you extend to your friends. You deserve it too. So in that your pain, as you are seeing your mistake, still be telling yourself, I forgive you. You are also human. Be telling yourself that it was a mistake and nobody's above mistakes. Be telling yourself you'll be all right. And you'll be all right too. You'll be all right. You'll be all right. This guy played you. This lady made a fool out of you. But it's not your fault. Be telling yourself it's because you're a good person. This person took advantage of your innocence. Be telling yourself the way you would tell a friend. Don't be unkind to yourself. Many of us are. In fact, most human beings, that's our default thinking style. You refuse to accept that you are also frail, prone to mistake, imperfect. You refuse to accept it, but you can take it on behalf of a friend. You will be telling that friend that nobody is perfect. You even be telling the friend what you did is not so bad now. I'm not saying that it's good, but what's there? You'll be telling your friend, even the people that are talking about it now, in another 3 days, they would have forgotten. Don't wound yourself. Don't kill yourself because of people. What are people saying? They are carrying rumors. So what? In another 3 days, they would have forgotten. You deserve that kind of treatment too from your own self. Empathy and grace. Extend it to yourself. Okay? So encourage yourself, affirm yourself, forgive yourself. As you are crying, if you are hungry, get up, go and carry food and eat. Yes, go and carry food and eat. Because if it is your friend that is hurting, you will offer her food. You say, should I make tea for you? Okay, should I order noodles from a shai? What do you want? Let me even peel some oranges. Do the same to yourself. As you are hurting, you know that you need a shower. Get up, try. Go and take that shower. Make yourself that tea. Don't abandon your skincare routine because they broke your heart. How will you glow for the person that God is bringing? How will you glow? Go and wash your face. Apply your skincare routine the way you are doing it morning and night. Are you following me? So that is what you should do. That's the first aid. Number one, you find someone to talk to. Number two, you find somebody that can hold you for healing touch. And number three, you deal with yourself with empathy and grace. If you are able to combine these three things, you will be fine. You will be fine. And if you are able to work on the 6 things that I listed earlier, what to do following a hurt, all those brainstorming, all those questions that you have to ask yourself, then you will not fall into the mistake that you just made now again. So let me wrap this up very quickly by giving you a summary. The process of dealing with hurt in a relationship is just summary. Is this everything I've been saying? If I want to put it in a summary form, number one, facilitate the pain going out. Number two, allow healing love to come back in. And number three, learn from your hurts, learn from your past, so that you don't find yourself in that place again. Can somebody give me a round of applause? I'm not even joking. Can somebody clap for me that we have come to the end of the class? Can somebody clap for me? I'm waiting for the applause before I go to the questions. I'm waiting for the applause. I want to see it. You are clapping. 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 Thank you very, very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you for staying with me. I absolutely enjoyed talking to you this night. Thank you very much. Thank you. So, who has a question before we call it a day? Who has a question? I'm hoping that by 9 we'll be out of this place. So we just have, I mean, by 10, we have 8 minutes to go. We have 8 minutes to go. Who has a question on all the stuff that we have spoken about? Thank you for the applause. My God. My God. Thank you for the applause. Who has a question? So that, I can deal with it before we call it a day. I hope you have been able to learn truly what to do when love hurts. I hope you have truly been able to learn what to do when love hurts. All right. I missed number 6. Wow. What is number 6? Anyways, you can listen to this teaching again, by following the link. But let me try to trace it. This one. I'm waiting for questions, please, before we call it a day. I just have a few announcements and then we'll go. So this teaching now is brought to you by Fumi Olubaki of Life of Bliss Services. All right. We offer premarital counseling, premarital counseling, our personalized premarital counseling is out of this world. Out of this world. 7 sessions before the wedding, and one more session after the wedding for the perfect marriage. I always say that is the best preparatory package that you can come across for a blissful marriage. So those of you that are singles, I'm inviting you. I want to be part of your marital journey. I want to do your premarital counseling. Also, we offer marriage counseling services. So for those of you that are married, we offer marriage counseling services. If your marriage is in crisis, you have questions, you have disagreements that is not going away, all of those things, you can always book one session or our group sessions to work on the problems that you might be having. I also have a lot of other products too for married people, because my real call is for married people actually. My passion is for married people. So I have a lot of products for you. I have the sex coaching packages for you. I have infidelity recovery. Powerful stuff. I have that. I have the family wellness session. I have the mentoring marriage package, mastering marriage rather. I have the woman to woman. This one is for wives. I have the thriving together. I have that thriving together. Hey, one night with my husband and I. One night, me and my husband, and you and your husband, over dinner. Ah, hot stuff. Hot stuffs. So we have that. We have uncovering sexual intimacy, you know, plenty packages and products. Woman to woman. I particularly love that one. For it's just me and you as a wife. We'll be talking. 1 month long, 8 sessions. You would love it, right? So all of our products are there. So that is that about that. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe. Please subscribe. That is one way to tell me thank you, and spread the news. If anybody says, "Oh, I need a psychotherapist," if you see somebody that says, "I'm depressed," or you hear somebody's having anxiety attacks, panic attacks, you hear that somebody is having issues with drugs, depressive thoughts, and all of those things, a therapist. I am a certified therapist. Don't say you don't know a therapist. You do. That is me. All right. So reach out to us. How can one stop attracting or choosing emotionally unavailable men? Everything that I have said is all you need to change the course of your love life. Number 1 to number 6 that I said. Please listen again to this teaching. If you are able to do all of those things and answer all of those questions that I asked you, you will see that you will be able to do better in your choice. Okay, how do I let go of someone whom you love? It's not me that love the person, it's you. Why do you say me? How do you let go of somebody whom you love and you know that it doesn't show the love he prophesied? If you think that you deserve better, have one final conversation. I want to believe that you may have been complaining before and saying that you don't treat me well, you don't buy me things, you don't do this, you don't do that. But now you want to have one final discussion, and you are not going to complain. No, you are not going to complain. You are going there as a self-confident person who knows what she deserves and what she desires, and you are going to start that talk. That when I think about love, these are my expectations. You would have written it down before the meeting. When I think about love, these are my expectations. When I thought of falling in love and entering into this relationship with you, this is what I thought I would be getting. List it. If you settle down to list it, you go enter 15. Then you will say, I don't think you have been doing very well. Look at my list. Which of these things do you think you have been doing? Which one do you think that you have been falling short of? Are you going to do better? A serious, logical conversation. Are you going to do better? Because sincerely, I love you and I don't want to lose you. But at the same time, I don't want to lose myself. I think I'm deserving of better than what you have been giving me. That's your last chance. You're giving him one final chance. Did you get that? Mhm. When you have that conversation, it will either change or you will or you'll find your way. How do I book a marriage counseling session? Thank you very much for asking. Let me call my number. If you're on the group, then my number is that Life of Bliss. That's my official number. You'll see that number on the group. I'm the one that's been sending messages. Life of Bliss. So that is the number to send a message to. At least that's the easiest way. Or I can call it for you now. 080. It's a Nigerian number. So plus 234 80. Somebody should help me write it. We are replying to promise. 8057081242 plus 234 plus 234 8057081242. So that is the fastest way to to um to reach us for the marriage counseling. Then you can go through IG to Life of Bliss NG. We have our website, lifeofbliss.ng. We are all over the place. We are all over the place. I had a couple in counseling and I said, "Oh, how did you find me?" They said they checked ChatGPT or one of those AI apps, and Life of Bliss was the first in Abuja. Life of Bliss was the first in Abuja. We are doing well. We are helping people. We are helping people. And I really, really would love to help you too. Okay, let me see if I can do one more question. I want to appreciate you for tonight. Thank you, Tai Grace Akeke. Please, my question is a bit drifted away. It's in this case where men these days don't know when they propose to their women. I really have nothing to say about that. My husband proposed to me actually. It was the year 2008. It was the same year we met and started dating. He was in 400 level. Me, I was in 400 level when we met. Anyway, so I think that was when he was entering 500 and I had just graduated. So I went back to campus to see him. And he stood while proposing. Now, in 2008, proposal was not a thing. I don't want you to be majoring on the minor. As of 2008, when I met the love of my life, proposal was not a thing. Nobody was kneeling down to propose. Nobody was giving anybody ring. My husband did it because he's a special person. And he stood to give me the ring. The whole all they nearly died. They nearly collapsed because it was tech night, choir rehearsal, the final rehearsal before the concert that the choir wanted to do. And I collected the ring. Later, I lost the ring because it wasn't a thing. That's where I'm going to. And we dated, and when it was time for marriage, to get married, we got married. So whether somebody kneels to propose or somebody does not kneel to propose, our parents, they did not even smell it. It's not a thing. He has asked me out. We are dating. We are working towards when we are ready to get married, and we get married and continue our lives. So if he even decides to propose now, and he did not kneel down, it's not a big deal. These are minors. Don't major on the minor. Are you getting me? Don't major on the minor. So as I am now, if my husband were even to propose to me, it's me that we need down to collect the ring. It's me that we need down to collect the ring. I'm telling you. If my husband were to even say he wants to propose to me now, all those things are not big deal. They are culture that they brought from wherever. Don't let it bother you. Okay, let's move on. File number 6. What can I learn from it? Exactly. I found it too, and I didn't say it. Number 6 is what can you learn from it? All right. I'm trying to see if there's a question. After all the introspection, is it okay to want to make it work with the same person? Asking as someone who couldn't differentiate between genuine are still there. It's not bad. But if the person is unavailable, then you move on. Okay. There's no shame in love. Ah, gosh. All right. We have to call it a day right now. I don't want to go beyond 10. All right. So that when I call you next month, you will come. Let us say good night. I love you all with all my heart. And I am grateful, grateful, grateful. I don't take it for granted that you chose to join me this evening. So let's go to the WhatsApp group and chat some, right? Let's talk some. Let's drop our learnings and let us just have some fun before we go to bed. I'm going to try to write some affirmations and drop it on the group based on what we have learned tonight. God bless you. I'm a pastor, right? I'm a pastor and I'm quick to say God bless you. Indeed, God bless you. Let's talk on the group. Bye.